In this month's Nature article, we're talking about saving baby bears, and we have Linda here with us. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Brandon.
Linda, are you an animal person?
You know, I like animals, but I don't like being around animals, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want them touching me, but I will fight for animal rights, and I do like animals. Like, I love looking at them.
So that means you would probably never want to work with animals?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I mean, I would work for an organization that works with animals, but I'm not sure if I would be the one going into the cages, like taking care of the animals. But you know what? I actually thought about a career in animal biology or zoology. I actually went to a special school that specialized in zoology, and we actually got to go to the zoo and take classes there and be exposed to, you know, what goes on in a zoo. And it was actually really interesting, but for some reason, I didn't end up continuing that program.
All right, and here you are today talking about saving baby bears. So it's still there,
Yeah.
that's fine. Well, what do you think about these organizations in Washington State who are rescuing sick, injured, or orphaned wild animals, and then after they're ready, they release them back into the wild? What are your thoughts on all of this?
Well, I think they're amazing. I think those organizations are great. And the one that's talked about in the article in particular, like the way they go about it is amazing. But that takes money and it takes a lot of support. But I really admire the organizations that do this, like whether they're for animals in the forest or animals in the ocean, like saving whales and other like dolphins and things like that. I think it's wonderful, and I wish we had more people doing that.
Yeah, and it's also fascinating to see how they take care of them. I think they said when they go into the cages, they wear some sort of suit.
Right, they wear bear suits.
Yeah.
They make sure that the animals don't see them, so they don't become used to seeing humans or being around humans, because if they are let back into the wild, then that will, be dangerous to them if they get too accustomed to humans.
Yeah, so they really go the extra mile to make sure the bears aren't getting too used to the human touch, so they can hopefully survive in the wild. And they give one story of where one bear was able to have cubs, right? And so
Yeah, that's
it sounds like it's
story.
working,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And before, they didn't take as much care. Sometimes the trainers or the caretakers would get too attached to the animals, and they would name them. They said particularly here at this place, they don't give names to the animals, so people won't get attached to them, and then it would be, difficult to separate from them when the animals are let back into the wild. So I think they are taking very good measures.
Absolutely. Well, check out our Nature article to learn about these two bears that were given the care they needed and then released back into the wild. Find out how they did that and more in this month's Nature article. We'll see you next time here on Insights.